Back in 2017, when Google released its Pixel 2 series of Android smartphones, they also introduced a new feature called Portrait Mode that was initially included with the phone. Portrait Mode used computer vision and artificial intelligence to blur the background of a photo naturally, as if the picture was taken by a larger sensor camera. This feature mostly worked well, as Google had trained their AI to identify subjects pretty well. Apple and everyone else also jumped on the portrait mode train, but they all seemed to miss out on one thing: bokeh. So what is bokeh? Bokeh is the aesthetic quality of the blur produced in out-of-focus parts of an image. It's not the blur itself or the amount of blur. It's the quality and feel of the reflected points of light in the image that photographers call bokeh. For example, if a light source was in the background and it was out of focus, a camera that renders a shallow depth of field would create these balls of light, or bokeh balls. Existing portrait mode apps would merely blur the lights out along with the rest of the image, and not create the highly sought out bokeh balls that all the photographers seem to want in their photos. However, there is one app that does this, and it's called Focos. Focos uses machine learning to calculate depth maps for any picture. The developer of the app, Patrick Wong, said his AI engine is based on Apple's Core ML framework and that it has been trained on 1 million images. Using the app is very intuitive and simple. Once you open the app, you can select an image and immediately start editing it. Focos lets you edit photos to make them look as if you used a professional camera to take them. If you want the out-of-focus parts of a photo that doesn't have a blurred background, you can do it. If you want to change the focus, change the aperture, or even change the shape and vividness of your bokeh balls, you can do it. However, I think the coolest part of this app is that it visualizes the 3D space of the photo and you can move it around inside. You can even use AR to move your perspective inside the depth map in real time. In my testing, the AI does really well in identifying foreground and background photos. However, the AI engine still messes up on a few things that often trip up actual dual camera systems. So, for example, fine patterns, overlapping objects, and hair. But overall, I think it does a great job for regular snapshots. When the AI does not do a good job though, you can manually edit the depth map of the image in order to correct them. You can also flip to a side-on view where you can adjust the precise depth of field. Focos gives you complete control of your photo at the level you want. If you are a novice that just wants a great portrait photo, all you have to do is move a few sliders and you're done. If you are a pro photographer that wants complete control of the app, you can have it. Focos is mostly free with the subscription options that unlock extra lens effects and full resolution image exports. The app is beautiful and pushes the boundaries of what's possible on iOS. For example, it let you edit the aperture almost a year before Apple delivered a native version of the feature for the iPhone. A few downsides of the app that I can think of is that it's only on iOS. And when the AI does not properly identify the depth of the image, it's often a pain to actually fix the depth map manually. In conclusion, I would recommend this app to anyone interested in adding bokeh magic to their smartphone pictures, or professionals who want the computational convenience of adding bokeh after they've already taken their photos. Thank you.